One of the benefits of living and working in St. Louis Park is the many walking and biking trails throughout the city. Nearly 24 miles of trails cross city parks and combine with regional trail systems in Hennepin County and beyond. Inevitably, trails must cross roads and highways along the way. To this end, this video explains proper procedures for pedestrians, bicyclists, and motorists to safely navigate trail crossings in the park. When crossing a street, highway, or trail, who has the right of way? Good question. Well, regardless of what you or I may think we know, rights of way are determined by Minnesota state statutes. The majority of trail crossings in St. Louis Park cross our roads mid-block. In other words, the actual trail crossing is in the middle of the block, not at an intersection where two roads cross. This is a subtle but important distinction. Here's an example. We're on the Cedar Lake LRT Regional Trail at Beltline Boulevard, always a busy crossing. Who has to stop and yield? Who has the right of way? At this particular trail crossing, pedestrians and bicyclists must stop and yield to motorized traffic. Minnesota statute states, crossing between intersections, A, every pedestrian crossing a roadway at any point other than within a marked crosswalk or at an intersection with no marked crosswalk shall yield the right of way to all vehicles upon the roadway. Please note, the Beltline trail crossing is mid-block and not at an intersection. Signs posted at this trail crossing instructs all trail users must stop and yield, and also stop. Cross traffic does not stop. Drivers will notice there is a trail crossing sign posted, but no crosswalk sign or painted crosswalk on the pavement at this crossing. Okay, we're all on the same page on crossing at Beltline Boulevard. Trail users must yield to motorized traffic when crossing the road. Now, here's scenario number 2. We've traveled the trail westward to the crossing at Wooddale Avenue, and as usual, traffic is heavy. In fact, it's rush hour. Most everybody is in a hurry. Here you'll notice the painted stripes on the road surface indicating it is a crosswalk, and in fact, the trail does cross at the intersection. Who has the right of way and who must stop? You're right. Motorized traffic is obligated by law to stop and yield the right of way to all trail users crossing in the crosswalk. Also note, Minnesota statute states a person lawfully operating a bicycle on a sidewalk or across a roadway or shoulder on a crosswalk shall have all the rights and duties applicable to a pedestrian under the same circumstances. That just means motorists must stop for anyone crossing in the crosswalk. Failure to obey these statutes in Minnesota is a misdemeanor, punishable by jail time, fines, or both. While motorists are required to stop for trail users in the crosswalk, safety is a two-way street. Stop signs are installed on the trail to ensure trail users look for traffic before crossing the roadway. Similar to other warning signs like playground signs, etc., the trail crossing sign is there to alert road users of the potential for unexpected entries into the roadway by pedestrians and bicyclists at these locations. Hennepin County, Three Rivers Parks, and the city agree that it is important to improve safety at these two particular crossings. An underpass at the Wooddale Crossing is proposed to be constructed in conjunction with the Southwest LRT project. This project also includes a trail bridge over Beltline Boulevard. That's coming in the future. So, whether you're on the road or on the trail, obey the law, be observant, and most of all, be safe.